What's happening? What's happening? Praise the Lord. Conscious to God at you. Got a few things on my mind, man, that I actually want to talk about. Because I don't think I really made myself perfectly clear. Because there's been a lot of things going on in the world, and I had to get my thought process in order, you know what I'm saying? Articulate what I was thinking about. But anyway, it's a situation with this cat, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm name dropping. So let me be clear about that. An old friend of mine named Santis Morrell used to live on 10th and Oxford, right? He was telling me this story. Now, y'all can call this, y'all can put this in whatever category y'all want to put it in. I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? It's my truth. But anyway, when you young, you know what I mean, to the YNs, when you young, the OGs in the hood, man, some of them not going to guide you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to explain the difference. This might be a little lengthy, but I'm going to try to make it quick. You know what I'm saying? When you young, OGs will snatch you up, man, and how you doing a whole lot of stuff that you ain't got no business doing, that they wouldn't do themselves, but they would have you do it to keep themselves out of hot water. All right? So, being said that, I'm saying this, you know what I mean? Like I said, the dude, Santis Jr. or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He had a conversation with me when we were standing in his front yard on Oxford one day. You know what I'm saying? So he telling me about how a buddy of his went to the joint. You know what I'm saying? But the buddy that went to the joint told on a few people. You know what I'm saying? But the dude not only told on a few people, but he left him 3 bricks. You know what I'm saying? The dude left Santis, left Junie 3 bricks. So he like, yeah, dude told me, man, you know, to shoot him 90,000. You know what I'm saying? So Junie telling me this story, right? Santis telling me this story. So he like telling me the story with this scared look on his face, though. You know what I'm saying? Because Buddy was getting ready to come home from the joint, you know, and Buddy wanted his money. You know what I'm saying? Buddy wanted his money. You feel me? So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Junie like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, right? And pretty much, long story short, you know what I'm saying? I turned down the contract, bro. Dude tried to get me. If you ain't got this man 90 grand to pay him, then you ain't got enough money to pay me to whack him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, being that I'm older now, in the state of mind that I was in when he was telling me this story, I wasn't finna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I'm working off and on jobs. I'm going through stuff with my baby mamas trying to see my kids and all kind of crazy crap. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, behind the scenes, he was already sleeping with my baby mama. The dude Santis Jr. or whatever. The same dude is trying to have me whacked. You know what I'm saying? The dude that he owed 90,000 to, he already sleeping with my baby mama. So I'm just giving you this picture to show you how vicious this dude is. You know what I'm saying? How diabolical and a snake this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? So, now being said that, now, getting back to the YNs, when I'm telling y'all, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they end up setting me up. Hold on. They end up setting me up and sending me to prison. You know what I'm saying? Him and my baby mama, Lashana. You know what I mean? So Junie and Lashana, they came up with a little scheme or whatever and end up sending me to the joint. You feel me? Put detectives on me or whatever. They end up sending me to prison. The whole time I'm in prison, they putting together this scheme when I get out, how they gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? And the whole little insurance money and all this whole, and they had a few other people in on it too, family members as well. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They came up with this whole little elaborate scheme on what they was finna do. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, when I tell you, OGs don't be pointing you in the right direction. Now, when I was in the joint, when I got to Pendleton, behind the wall, you know what I'm saying, the OGs in there was like, you know what I'm saying, Big C, you know what I'm saying, Desmond Flynn, you know what I mean, Danny Ingram, you know what I'm saying, Fishburne, all them, you know what I'm saying, 6'4", you know, Double R, all them that was in the joint when I was in there, you know what I mean, they like, hey, youngster, you got your GED? And these are G's and Vice Lords. You know what I'm saying? These are G's and Vice Lords. You know what I'm saying? So they like, hey, youngster, you know what I'm saying? You got your GED? I'm like, nah, I ain't got no GED. You know what I'm saying? And this behind the wire pyramid, they like, all right, well, check this out. And they start sliding me GED books. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up? They like, man, if you're going to be in here, you're going to get your GED, you're going to get your time cut, and you're going to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So they telling me like, all right, so what you want to do first is fail the GED test. That way you get 6 months for that. And then the second test you take, you want to pass it, and you'll get another 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So fail the literacy, and then get 6 months for that, and then you know what I'm saying, which didn't make no sense to me, but anyway, that's how it went. And then get your GED, and that's a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So long story short on that, you know what I'm saying, the OGs that was in the joint, they guided me in the right direction to get back out. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I'm saying, the OGs that's on the streets having you do things that's going to either get you locked up or get you killed. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about all of this, man, and I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, how can I articulate this and put it together, you know what I'm saying, for ones to really understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick the right OGs to look up to, man. You know what I'm saying? This Conscious to God coming at you. And I got some more music coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Got to get this little job and everything. I'm finna format everything and put it all out there. But, you know what I'm saying? Pick the right OGs to look up to, man. Don't just be out here looking up to anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here just looking up to anybody, because not only was he trying to get me to do something that he didn't want to do himself, he would have probably also set me up to take the fall forward. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I came home and they talking about, you know what I'm saying, on the slick tip, like I owe 90,000. Nigga, I ain't stole no money from nobody. Let's get that straight. I ain't stole no money from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was talking to my dude when I was fighting my little case that they set me up when I was locked up, and I was fighting my case. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back home. I was fighting it in the county. And this is where I got to learning all the sovereignty and, you know what I'm saying, and who we are as a people and all of that. And then I went in there and said what I said to the judge, and he tried to strike everything from the record. You know what I'm saying? My name Byron Johnson. Go look it up. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. It's public records. You know what I'm saying? And you look at it all, and it shows you the executive letter I filed. You know what I'm saying? The cease and desist letter I filed. How they struck everything from the record. Held me in contempt for 90 days. Got a free 3 months out of me. You know what I'm saying? All of this is on public record, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when I was fighting my little case off in the county, trying to get to the crib, and I explained it to my dude from Chicago, the whole story that I'm telling y'all now. He told me then, he said, man, when you get out, bro, dude trying to put it on you that you owe that 90,000. If you telling me the story the way you telling it to me, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving it to him straight raw. This is how it happened. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, dude gonna say you stole that 90,000, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I come home from the joint, everything transpired. You know what I'm saying? Now I got all this nonsense on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work this little job. You know what I'm saying? It's my little broad at the time, my ex-wife. She's sleeping with everybody at the job. You know, I cannot make this up, bro. You know what I mean? She was in cahoots on it too. You know what I mean? Cherie Taylor, you know what I'm saying? But she's sleeping with everybody at the job. She's sleeping with Marky. You know what I'm saying? Marky Shaw. You know what I'm saying? Not the old man, but the younger one. You know what I mean? She's sleeping with James London. You know what I'm saying? I can't make this up, man. You know what I mean? I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? And then when I thought about it, like, how did they even link up with her? You know what I'm saying? It was through my son, Kershawn. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But what I'm saying is this. YNs, man, be careful who you look up to, man. Be careful who you follow, man. Because when these OGs pull up on you and they just get to talking, because the nigga, I ain't never. He pulled up on me in that sky blue Cadillac like jump in. I was a youngster. You know what I'm saying? OGs will have you jump in with them, bro, and you don't even know. They got a whole plan for you. They got a whole plan for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that I was traumatized about. You know what I'm saying? That I had to sort through in my mind, man. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm older now and I'm a man, I gave my life to God, I make the right decisions now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for none of the nonsense. I don't carry no guns on me, no none of that. You want to smoke me? You want to come up? Go ahead and catch you a murder case, cuz. Go on, catch you one. You know what I'm saying? Go on, go to prison for the rest of your life. If that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't nothing on nothing. I'm Nathaniel. You know what I'm saying? I got kids out here still. And I'm going to help be there for them. But YNs, man, be careful, man, what OGs y'all look up to, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And for the rest of the world that's around here, evil-hearted, you know what I mean? The ones that do stalk me, the ones that's getting little gift cards or money sent to your account for whatever it is you think you doing to me, man, I pity you and I pray for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you gutless. You yellow inside. You know what I'm saying? Because you taking time out your life, which you could be doing something productive to help somebody else, to be a terrorist to somebody and try to traumatize them. Which you can't traumatize me, not no more. But yeah, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do, YNs. Y'all make sure that y'all being attentive to your thinking and who you looking up to. Don't just be looking up to anybody. I'ma holler at y'all later.